Hello everyone and welcome to the next session of Core Java. In this session, we will discuss about datetime API which is provided by Java 8. This new API which is provided in Java 8 overcomes the drawback of previous API which was available in Java. However, prior to this Java 8 version, we never had any dedicated API or dedicated package which will allow us to have classes which will directly work on the date and time information. What we used to do is we used to make use of either java.util.date class or java.sql.date class. Now, depending on the requirement. Again, first of all, I will have to be dependent on one class to get or to return the value of date. Then I will be able to fetch the value which is only representing the date information. Then I will have to fetch the information which is representing only time information. And then I will have to process that data right from the formatting. So there were lot of classes which were required just to fetch the information about current date and current time. Along with this, what were other drawbacks was this java.util.date, this class is not thread safe. However, the new datetime API has got immutable classes and they don't have setter methods. They are also thread safe. The operations which were there in earlier API, there were pretty less operations available. So you can perform restricted operations with the data which is available in this date or time object. This new API has got more operations as compared to what was available in the previous API. Along with this, in Java 8, there is a new package introduced as java.time. In this package, we have this new datetime API. Now, these classes will work at two levels. One level is local, so where simplified datetime API with no complexity of time zone handling, and zoned classes, which will allow us to deal with the data which is specific to time zone. So let's now have a look at what all classes are available to us. Now, first of all, question comes in mind that when to use local related classes and when to use zone classes. Obviously, when you need to deal with just date and time, which is local to your application, you will make use of local classes. And any other operation or any other functionality which is zone based functionality, then you can make use of zoned API classes. This is the example of local date and time API. So whenever you need to deal with only date, there is a predefined class in this java.time in this java.time package as local date. So this class will hold only the information about the date. And creating this particular object is very simple. We will declare a variable of type local date, and this same class has got a method now. So this is a factory method which returns the current date in this particular date object. Any time related operation, there is a class local time which will return only time information, that is current time. And when you need to deal with both date and time together, then there is a class provided as local date time. These are not zoned operations. To represent any format, there is a class date time formatter, which is available in java.time.format package. So you can specify in which format you want to represent the date and time information. So you can use this particular format method and apply that format to the data which you want to represent in this particular format. Now, whenever we need to fetch the information like month information, day of month, get second. So we have all these time and date related operations in local date time, which will allow you to fetch data in a easy manner, in a simplified way. If you have certain information in this manner and you want to represent that particular date, then you can make use of local date class, and it will give you the date information, or this particular data will be represented in the date form. So this is the information which you have. Maybe you are fetching input from the user, which is scattered input. Generally, how applications accept data, like what is the, say for example, I want to fetch information related to birth date of a user. So which month, which day, which year. So this information is scattered and then I need to represent it in the form of date. So this local date dot off method can be used. So this data will be represented in the form of date. If you want to have specific date, right? So in local date time format, so this local date time class has got a method with day of month and with year. So it will create that particular date with the current time. So it will attach current time, whatever is the time currently, that will be represented for the day which is specified over here. So this is about the local date and time API. On the similar basis, you have zoned time and date API, where you can make use of those API classes. So you can try this out on your own. Thank you.